Hello, story adventurers! Are you ready for an amazing journey? Today we're heading to the magical mountains of China to hear the incredible tale of the Monkey King's golden staff.
But first, I've got a little question for you. What if your own special power could grow bigger or shrink smaller, all based on the choices you make? What would you do with that? Think about it, and keep that thought tucked away, because it's a super important secret for the story we're about to dive into.
Okay, let's get started. Our story begins with a truly amazing hero. Let's meet the one and only Monkey King. So, picture this. Way up, higher than the highest mountains in China, there's this fluffy, magical cloud. And that's where a fearless and totally fantastic monkey named Sun Wukong lived. Can you believe it? A whole kingdom floating in the sky.
So what was this Monkey King Sun Wukong actually like? Well, for starters, he was super clever, always thinking 2 steps ahead of everyone else. He was also super playful and just loved to have fun. And wow, was he powerful. But there was one little thing. He was also a bit restless, always looking for the next big, exciting adventure.
And you know what? An adventure is exactly what he was about to find. See, Sun Wukong decided he needed something really special, something totally worthy of a king. And that sent him on a huge quest for a magical, glowing staff.
So our hero, Sun Wukong, he searched everywhere. I mean everywhere. High on the mountains, low in the valleys, all across the land, looking for a weapon that was truly fit for a king. Nope, not just any old stick would do. It had to be absolutely magnificent.
And guess where his search finally took him? To a place you would never, ever expect. Deep down under the sea, in the sparkly, shimmering palace of the Dragon King. And that's where he saw it, a giant pillar of light, a glowing staff just humming with pure magic.
And this staff, it was unbelievable. It seemed to listen only to Sun Wukong. With just a single thought, he could make it grow and grow and grow, stretching all the way up to the sky. And then, with another little thought, he could shrink it down so tiny that it could fit right behind his ear. Seriously, how cool is that?
Okay, so having a staff that can touch the clouds sounds pretty amazing, doesn't it? But sometimes having all that power can become, a little bit of a problem. And our friend the Monkey King was about to find that out the hard way.
With this incredible staff in his hands, Sun Wukong felt totally unstoppable, like he could do anything. But as his power got bigger and bigger, something else was growing even faster: his pride. Yeah, he started to think he was the best, the strongest, the most important creature in the entire world.
And that's where the big problem started. On one side, you have his amazing power. He felt like he could do absolutely anything he wanted. But on the other side, you have his pride. And when he started using that incredible power just to show off, not to help, it didn't create anything wonderful. It just created a whole lot of chaos.
Now all of this trouble, it finally made Sun Wukong stop and really think. He was about to learn the most important lesson of his entire life, what it really means to be a king with a wise heart.
So he watched the messes he'd made. He saw all the trouble he had caused for everyone else. And in that quiet moment, just looking at all the chaos, it clicked. Sun Wukong finally understood something really important.
Here's what he realized. True power shines brightest when it's guided by wisdom and self-control. It's not just about being strong, it's about how you choose to use that strength. Wow, that's a pretty big idea, isn't it?
And you know what? From that day forward, that golden staff wasn't just a cool magical weapon anymore. It became something more. It became a symbol of responsibility. He learned to use its power to protect people and to help others, not just to show off. That staff became his reminder to always be wise. So that was Sun Wukong's amazing story about learning and growing. But now, guess what? It's your turn to think about this big idea. Let's just imagine for a minute, if you had a magical staff just like his, one that could grow and shrink, what kind of good things would you use it for? Maybe you'd use it to help a friend reach something high up, or maybe build the coolest treehouse ever. Just let your imagination run wild.
And hey, here's something you can try today, and you don't even need a magic staff. Try practicing the power of the pause. If you feel a really big feeling bubbling up, like you're about to get mad or upset, just pause. Take one little breath before you do anything.
That tiny pause? That's your very own superpower of self-control, just like the one Sun Wukong learned about.
Okay, adventurers, who's ready for a quick quiz to see what you remember? Let's do it! Question number 1. What was our amazing Monkey King's name? I'll give you a second to think. That's right, it was Sun Wukong.
Awesome start. Okay, here's the next one. Where did he find that incredible golden staff? Was it at the top of a mountain? In a secret cave? No. It was deep, deep under the sea, inside the Dragon King's palace. You guys are amazing at this. Okay, final question, and it's the most important one of all. What was the big lesson he learned about power? You got it. He learned that true power comes from wisdom and self-control.
You did such a great job. Seriously, you are all incredible listeners. Hey, don't forget to grab your adventure passport and fill in the page for our big journey to China today. Maybe you could draw the Monkey King or his super cool staff.
Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible adventure with the Monkey King. Always remember to use your own special powers with a wise and kind heart. And be sure to subscribe to Know Global Stories for even more magical journeys from all around our amazing world. We'll see you on the next adventure.